Dun 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 dun. I'm sorry for being late. Dun 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 dun. It's time for some peak. It's time for some peak. Time for some peak. Peak, peak, peak. Let's go, boys. Let's go. Dude, I have been sweating for days on days. A beast is about to be unleashed, and his name ain't Brock Lesnar, alright? My name isn't Brock, and it doesn't end in Lesnar, but I'm a beast ready to be unleashed. I haven't spoken about this series on my channel in 2 weeks. I went to Parvision's channel, I went to King of Lightning's channel to talk about the greatness, but I myself have not spoken about the peak in 2 weeks. 2 weeks! I'm ready, man. I'm ready. Hold on, yo. Where's the camera? Camera. Let's go. Let's go. Turning on the light. Don't blind me, please. Ah! Lord, it's Shanks! Bro, I almost got blinded by Shanks, dude. See, I knew this light was going to be powerful. I didn't know it was going to be that powerful, bro. Holy flag north. Yo, let me know. Is the audio good, ladies and gentlemen? Is the audio good? Because I have a lot to say. I have a lot to say, man. I have a lot to say. We're good? Okay. Yeah, I think the thing is good. Audio's good? Let's go. Somebody said vacuum. You best believe that we already did it. You best believe we already did it. Ladies and gentlemen, this is crazy. This is crazy. This is yet another chapter that I was warned from so long early in the week. It was insane. I think the light is good here. Yeah. Should be good. But yo, I apologize for being so late. It was not my intention in the slightest, man. I was going to be here last night, ready to go up in there like swimwear. But you know that life doesn't work that way sometimes, and that's fine. That's fine. But, so trust me, if I could have been here yesterday, I would have been here yesterday. So, trust me, that would have happened. And if I would have been here yesterday, then what happened today would have never happened. Which is, I took every precaution necessary, man. Y'all know how I am when it comes to this stuff, and especially since so many people reached out to me early on in the week. So many people. But it's so frustrating, man. It genuinely is, but at the same time, it's like, you feel me? Bro, earlier today, when I went to go write my post here on YouTube, I saw someone's title, the beginning of their title. Brother, I wasn't even on YouTube. I was just trying to write this stupid post. And, God, someone's title. I saw the first part, and I was like, Flagnards. Like, why? Why? And so, the part of the title that I saw, I know there's people who read the chapters with me for the first time, so I'm not going to say it. The only thing I'm going to say is, the individual's name that I saw in the title is 4 letters, starts with a G. And I was like, Flagnards. And from then on, I can't even tell you the amount of different scenarios I've had in my head playing out from the moment I saw it. Thankfully, I saw no panel, no nothing else. It was just a stupid YouTube title, which you guys already know. That's the reason why I never put any spoiler thumbnails or titles until Sunday, because I'd hate to be that guy. But here we are. Here we are. It is unfortunate. But, with that being said, I am here today, barring that one single thing. Because if there's anything that the last 10 plus years have shown me, it's that even when something gets spoiled for you, that doesn't mean it's not reaction worthy. And Oda has showcased on a multitude of different occasions that the man, his chapters are unspoilable. You can know a what, but you ain't gonna know the how. And by the flag nards, if that's the moment of the chapter that's thing, then I apologize. I really, really do. I took every precaution necessary. But regardless, we are here for the peak. I can't wait to read this chapter. I have been warned not to read the title. Let me know in the comments section right now if I should read the title or not. And we'll do the same thing as last week. Let me know, and then we'll go into the intro. Read title? Read title? Skip? Read? Skip? Dude, it's like half and half. Read, skip, read, skip, read, skip. Read it. Skip it, read. Volume is low? Volume is low. Is volume low for real? Bro, it's 50-50. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Hold on. Can you guys hear me now? Dude, what happened to my volume? Alright. Bro, this is nuts. Okay. Alright, it's too split down the middle. Hold on. Alright. There's the poll. Should I read the title or not? I'm gonna go get the thingy. All right. So while the title poll comes in, ladies and gentlemen, we are here today to read the latest installment, not in Onigashima, not in Wano, not in Whole Cake, not in Dressrosa, it's not even the Reverie. We are here today to read the latest installment in the final saga. My volume may be low, but I can promise you I'm not. I'm bricked. Way up! We're here for some peak! Ladies and gentlemen, Egghead Island! Final saga greatness! I'm ready! I might not be ready, but by the Flagnards, I'm ready. And we are here today, above all else, to cherish this weekly experience. Because there was certain points this week that I promise you I thought I would not have an opportunity to read this chapter at all this week. So I thank the good Lord up in heaven for the opportunity to be able to read this chapter. Because, ladies and gentlemen, we are here today for what is nearly the best-selling comic of all time. We are here today for the series among series. We are here today for my pirate manga, my literature, my poetry, my art class, my school of greatness. I am here today to read the best-selling manga in history. And by the Flagnards, we are going to be here for some peak. After what Shanks did last chapter, I know Oda's cooking with something just as good, coming off of that heat. And because of that, we are here today, all smiles, no frowns, all frills, in there. We're in there! Shout out to Uber Hikari. No frills, just the analysis. In this case, it's no frills, nothing but peak fiction, because we are here today to read that one piece. Yo, let's go, boy. Let's go. Here we go. Oh my god, dude, this is the most... Yes, 53%, no, 47%. So I should read the title then. Alright. Good God almighty, bro. What is this title gonna have in store? The last title said Shanks. It said red-haired pirates. Okay. Here we go. Lord almighty. I'm scared, bro. I'm genuinely terrified, man. Oh my gosh. So... I guess it wasn't a spoiler. Oda was like, here we go. My dog Oda was like, hold up. I'ma look out for my boy King Recon down there in the south. Down there with the Crocs. Down there where the legendary Florida man lives his day. He was like, yo, Oda, watch out for my boy. The 1 week where he gets spoiled in a chapter, I'm gonna spoil it in the title. That's what me and Oda were on the same wavelength. Why you playing? Why you playing? He's like, yo, the 1 week my boy's getting spoiled, I'm gonna spoil it for him. God bless him. Bless him. Bless him, bro. The title of the chapter is chapter 1080, The Legendary Hero. What in Onigashima? So, going into this, so now this is 100% confirmed. I was like holding off on the potential possibility that it would be like the Hancock thing all over again, where it would be like, maybe it's not a spoiler. Now it's for sure. What is Garp gonna do with this chapter, dog? They're calling this man the legendary hero. Are they doing that off of past tense or present tense? I don't know. So here we see, oh my god, Kawamatsu the Kappa. This is about to be a 10 out of 10 chapter. I see Kawamatsu the Kappa, son. This is about to be heat. A crane in the background, Hiyori. Good to see my individuals back in Wano. Kawamatsu and Hiyori playing with origami. The legendary. Let's see. Wait. What does that mean, dog? Man, I'm curious, dude. Yo, let me know if the volume is good, because somebody said earlier the volume was really low. Let me try to see if I can pull it up real quick. Are we good? Pretty low, a bit low. I'm trying to figure it out. I don't know why it's low today. Okay. No, it's losing. You good now? A little bit low? Alright. Okay. Regardless. I guess I'll just move a little bit over here towards the mic. I have no idea why it's lower than usual. But it is what it is. Here we go. Chapter 1080. Been 3 years since my last strawberry picking barbecue. Strawberry picking barbecue? Oda, what are you doing? I got Zapdos in a killer trade, so it was a fantastic day. So Oda's still playing Pokemon Go, and it's been 3 years since he last went to a strawberry picking barbecue. That is a very interesting choice of words there. I'm not sure what to make of that. But regardless, I'm happy my boy got a killer Zapdos. You know what I mean? Bless him. Here we go, bro. Dude. Bro, now that I know that it's confirmed, dude, I'm terrified. I don't even, what am I going to see? Here we go. Bro, I was about to say, if we do not go to Hachinosu, based on that, then I don't know what we're about to see. Dude, we're starting off hot. Son. Hachinosu, the pirate island in New World. Havoc at the Hive of Privacy. So, does this mean we're going back in time and seeing what took place with Garp, Blackbeard, and Law? Or is this in the present time? Around the same time as this Shanks scenario, right, that we just saw, while someone else is pulling up to Egghead. See, these are the things we need to know. Captain Colby's on the loose. He escaped? No kidding. Then the Commodore's got no claim on him. Him? Oh. He's saying it with an accent. Son, my heart went like 50 yards. Oh, my heart almost flew out the door. Oh, God. Hold on. I need to collect I need to... No, bro. It's an accent. It's an accent thing. He's got no claim on him. You know what I mean? No claim on him. Son, I almost died. Blackbeard pointing a bounty on him? Isn't it too early in the series? Isn't that endgame content, son? Yo, then the Commodore's got no claim on him. His bounty's up for grabs. How much do we get for killing? Don't ask me. Cross Guild's footing the bill. If Cross Guild is the one that's putting the bill out there, hey, they'll pay for it. They got Croco D money. They got Big Money Mihawk. We'll be good. We got CEO Buggy. Those three by themselves probably have more money than anybody else on the planet. That's just facts. They're bargaining up the bills. Especially if one of them got a hit on Instant Messenger, Sama. Are you kidding me? I've got his collection ticket right here. The payout is huge. Bro, why does that man look like a bootleg Blackbeard? Look at this dude. This man looks like a Blackbeard cosplayer, and I can't even blame him. He's cosplaying a goat. He's cosplaying a king. I don't know why he has all his teeth. That's a fake cosplayer if I've ever seen one. But hey, he tried. He's got the beard going, got the Flying Dutchman look going for me. Is that a sword in his back too? Is he trying to pull a Shanks look as well? I don't know. Spit it out. How much does his head win us? Bro, look at Kobe's bounty poster. 5 stars and my dog is looking raw. He's a 5-star bounty. Is that like the highest amount? Each star's worth a chest of booty. A chest of booty? So he's worth around 500 million. They got Colby rocking the same bounty as pre-time skip Ace? Well, I mean, Ace was only in pre-times. I apologize to the Ace fan. I apologize to myself for saying that. That was disrespectful. That was disrespectful to the core. I ain't mean it, man. Ace, I didn't mean it. You know what I mean? You're my brother. I don't mean those things. You feel me? That was uncalled for. It was unnecessary. I apologize. Hold on, something's messing on my computer. This man, Captain Colby, has me moving different. He's a 5-star bounty. Each star's worth a chest of booty. So he's worth around 500 million. The average Navy captain only fetches a single star. So they're saying this dude is way above the average Navy captain. So if he's 5 stars, what in the flag dress is Akainu, a 10? Is Akainu 10 stars? Is Kizaru 10 stars? What are we doing? I'm feeling a tickling sensation on the left side of my chest. Me too. Hey, me too. That's right around where we keep the unsold slaves. Unsold slaves? Don't tell me they're escaping too. Brother, you're just as bad as the individuals on the Mighty Jaw. The unsold slaves. Don't tell me they're escaping too. Does this mean it's open season on all of them? Pizarro-san? Pizarro? Where's he at? You crazy? Quit being so bloodthirsty. We need them alive. That includes Colby. Listen or I'll tell Teach. Is that voice coming from the rock face? Gurren Lagann. Yo! They got the rock face out here like it's Gurren Lagann, man. Representing. Listen or I'll tell Teach. And here we have Colby. They know we're here. Let's hurry. Navy HQ Captain Sword Member Colby. And so my boy is out here. I mean, escaped with a cannonball attached to his Garp. My man has a cannonball with chains and he's carrying that thing. He's like, yo, Garp-sama, I'm calling. The man has the bat signal up in the air. It's cawing. Oh man, you know the here comes the crimson gin, you know, bro, it's up in the air, son. Anyone could see it. It's clear as day. You would even have Willy Wonka at the chocolate factory having everyone in there moving. Looking to the left and there's a ginormous cannonball swinging upwards. It's like, yo, they're calling the GOAT. They're calling Roger's rival. They're calling the hero. They know we're here. Let's hurry. So Colby is trying to attempt to free the unsold slaves. The man, he's not even worried about his own life. Colby is worried about the lives of the slaves before his own. That is my boy. That's my dog. We wouldn't have made it this far without you, Captain Colby. He really is staging an uprising here. Please keep going. I'll act as a decoy and keep them busy. Thank you, you're the best. Don't lose track of Colby. Hunt him down. He's a saint. A saint, oh God. Oh no. That's the last thing we need. That's the last thing we need is for Colby to turn into a saint. I promise you that. We can't have Saint Colby Garcia Saturn. We can't have none of that here. We can't have Saint Colby Recon Rodriguez. Ain't no Saint Colby Mars. You feel me? No Saint Colby Neptune. No Saint Colby Pluto. You feel me? We ain't having none of that. We ain't having none of that. We ain't having none of that, alright? Colby, keep this man as far away from the Vatican as possible. Please. Don't let the Pope near him. Don't let the individuals from the Void Century near him. Don't let anyone with the name Saint even come close to him. Don't tarnish the man's legacy. Don't do it. Is that Shiryu of the Rain? Ooh! You could just catch him yourself, Pizarro. Shiryu of the Rain, invisible man who ate the clear fruit. So does this mean Shiryu's on the ship? But this could be before. Corrupt King Avalo Pizarro, an island man who ate the island fruit. No wonder he was talking to the rock face. So you have a Jesus Burgess who can throw islands and a Pizarro who can become islands? That's a legendary tag team I've ever seen. Could you imagine? Could you imagine Burgess throwing Pizarro? They don't even know it's Pizarro. It's just a piece of the island. He's just tossing him over into the next thing like he's Thomas Edward Patrick Brady Jr. Well, not anymore. He's... Regardless, like he's Pat Mahomes. And he's just like, yeah! He's just tossing that thing. 80 yards. Nah, Teach always gets pissed at me for causing too much damage. That doesn't sound like a Blackbeard thing to do. Well, then again, Blackbeard's a man of money. If someone's messing with Blackbeard's money, then, that's it. That's it for you. That's it for you. You feel me? Then can I go? What do you have in mind, Vasco? Vasco? If I burn the town down, there'll be nowhere left to run. Here comes this sego. Heavy drinker Vasco shot a booze man who ate the glug-glug fruit. Of course. Why wouldn't it be? That's a perfect plan. Only thing is, all that fire damage would still piss off Teach. Pizarro's got to see Beige in hands, man. The man, at this point in time, from what I'm seeing, he's taking it bar for bar. Word for word. I mean, he better cut a Soldier Boy level promo. Are you kidding me? Brother, you cannot look at this thing right here and tell me he is not cosplaying what we saw in the tank form back in Whole Cake Island. I mean, he's cosplaying a legend. He's cosplaying my boy Gang Capone, but come on, Avalo, man. Get some creativity up there. You were starting off strong. You were doing the good and Logon. And now you're just trying to become somebody else's cosplayer, man. And remind, I take back what I said. I take back what I said. This man's head is huge, son. It's sticking out the whole island. They only just patched up the damage from the Rocky Port incident. Will I do a better job of it than Wolf? San Juan Wolf? Look at him! Bro, I feel like I haven't seen San Juan Wolf since I was in my teens. That goes without saying. The colossal battleship San Juan Wolf. A giant who ate the big fruit and became a gigantification, man. The colossal battleship, son. This man is towering over the whole place. You're telling me he's even bigger than before? They're riding on his snot bubbles. He's the real island man. My dog turned into Sabaudi Archipelago. Brother, he could put all of them inside like they're Ozzy and Drix. They're riding on his snot, son. Yo, San Juan Wolf has to box Lucky Roo at some point in time in the story, man. I have to see it. And you know why I have to see it? I have to see it because we need two men. I'm going to emphasize on the men, alright? Two MEN, grown men. One of them with the opportunity, the thought of using his snot as a weapon against an individual who, what Film Red told me, can turn into a cannon bolt from Ben 10. So, Lucky Roo, put a couple caps in this man, dog. Like, look at this dude. The colossal battleship San Juan Wolf. Ever since I saw Wolf behind Marineford, I've always wanted to see what he can do, so it's just good to see him again. I found him. And here comes Colby. He's riding through like he's Aladdin. Escaping on foot might not be possible, but at least I'll be able to buy enough time for the others to set sail. So, Hero, tell me, do you like my idea of making Pirate Island a full-fledged nation? Where's Law? He's dead. It was too early for my dog to go, man. Yo, I love Law, bro. Like 2 weeks ago, I was trolling with the King Kai stuff, man. But Law is the one dude in this series. He always gets bodied. But he gets bodied for the betterment of mankind, man. You feel me? Like, Every time I see him, he's holding onto his arm. He's holding onto his leg. The man is a doctor that can't stay healthy. I mean, he's a living oxymoron. He doesn't know what he is. And so I feel bad for him. I'm like, Law, I mean, that's my dog, bro. Law is legitimately one of my favorite characters in One Piece, right? So it's like, this dude is going to show up at King Kai's palace. King Kai might offer him a job. He's going to be like, at least you ain't come in here like this guy. He's going to look at Law and be like, oh, he doesn't look that good, but he looks better than this guy. You know what I mean? He's going to look at the ground and see half of Kid's body. One side of his leg, the other piece of his leg. He's going to see Killer there, half of his face cracked, half of his face completely wiped out. Kid right there on the bottom. He's going to look at it and be like, well, at least he's not that guy. You know what I mean? He's going to be like, yo, if you want a job here, my brother, I could put you down there with Toguro. If I could put you down there with, what's his face from Yu Yu Hakusho? The baby, man. See, this is what happens when you're going to the thing, Koenma. He's gonna put him down there with Koenma. He's like, yo, Koenma and Ogre. Get put Law on the job. He'll do more than Kid. What's Kid gonna do? He's just standing there. Like a couple of fools. Do you like my idea of making Pirate Island a full-fledged nation? This man, Blackbeard, caught a dub, bro. He legitimately caught a dub. It can be government affiliated so long as I'm king. Oh my god. Dude, he caught a dub and he doesn't even look phased. He looks fresh. He looks fresh. The Blackbeard Kingdom has a nice ring to it, don't you think? Or is this before the fight with Law? Well, I guess we'll find out. I think it sounds delusional. I know this is a flashback, but I don't know how far we're flashing back. Are we flashing back before the Law fight? I don't know. But yo, Blackbeard looks untouched. Untouched. The Blackbeard Kingdom has a nice ring to it. I love it. Don't you think? Yeah, the Blackbeard Kingdom. I'd want to be a part of that kingdom. I can grow myself a little Blackbeard. You know what I mean? I can grow one. I think it sounds delusional. There's no way they'd acknowledge a country of criminals. They already have. There's no way they'd acknowledge a country of criminals? But in One Piece. Come on! It ain't nice to piss on someone's dreams. Hey, Blackbeard, you tell them. You tell them where you come from. Besides them keeping you alive to be a bargaining chip against them. The Navy and government will collapse before they roll over to a cowardly terrorist like you. Okay, Colby. Colby's showing grit. Also, you're wasting your time. I'm a member of SWORD. He's like, yo, you ain't gotta talk to me. You better talk to my guy. I've been waiting for this. Kuzan! Flipping Kuzan! SWORD? The hell's that? That rules out using him, Teach. If he's serious, it'll be a total bust. And Aokichi, of course he knows, because he's a part of SWORD. He's a part of him! He's already given up his Marine code. SWORD members are Marines who are no longer recognized on paper. So here we have multiple members of Blackbeard's crew. Kuzan, bro, in the flesh! So Blackbeard is unaware of what SWORD is. Kuzan has to explain it to him. And he's like, yo, if he's serious, it'll be a total bust. That he cannot be used as a negotiation tool. He's already given up his Marine code because SWORD members are Marines who are no longer recognized on paper. So that means X-Drake, him, or X-Drake, Colby, if we were to believe a Smoker, down the line, right, Kuzan, that means Kuzan is pretty much just guaranteeing it here. SWORD members are Marines who are no longer recognized on paper. If X-Drake was a SWORD member that was under Kaido, then that automatically tells me Kuzan is a SWORD member under Blackbeard. You feel me? I mean, that's just that. That's what we've been theorizing for years, but especially now seeing that's exactly what SWORD means. And the fact that they're no longer recognized on paper means that, like you said, they cannot be used as a negotiation tool. And this is obviously Aokiji, I'm going to assume, trying to get Colby out of the scenario due to my own headcanon, but I don't know, bro. That's crazy. That's crazy.
I'm glad we finally got a good explanation for what sword members actually are, which are Marines who are no longer recognized on paper. Everyone in sword has officially resigned their commission. That allows them to ignore certain command protocols. For example, they can fight an emperor like you without authorization. And the Navy can always disavow their actions and cut them loose at any point. Oh, snap! So here we see new Marineford in the back. As we see individuals silhouetted here, I'm going to assume these are the members of Sword. Everyone in Sword has officially resigned their commission. That allows them to ignore certain command protocols. For example, they can fight an emperor like you without authorization. So that must let me know that Lucci for sure is not a member. I mean, I wasn't implying that he was in the first place, but that possibility was always going to be up in the air, right? But the fact that they didn't allow such a thing to happen automatically lets us know that. But we didn't believe that to be the case anyway. And the Navy can always disavow their actions and cut them loose at any point. So when someone goes through something like this and attack an emperor or do something that they can just banish these individuals, just get rid of them. Dude, that's an Aokiji. That is literally Aokiji. Their actions and cut them loose at any point. Oh, I get it now. So that's why some rats scurry away. Dude, Blackbeard's hideout looks so sick, man. My dog has the full-blown Elden Ring flames behind him. He's got skulls above him like we're playing Bloodborne. Like we're playing Resident Evil 4. And I'm ready to hear some guy speaking my own language in my ear telling me, Míralo ahí! Míralo ahí! Míralo ahí! And then I have Ashley behind me talking about some, oh, Leon! And I'm like, baby, I can't do nothing. I'm shooting the guy in front of me. He's speaking Spanish. I'm like, da, 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 da. And it's like, yo, at least Blackbeard does not have to deal with an Ashley. And I love me some Ashley Graham, but by the Gufflaw Flagnards, if he had an Ashley to deal with, it wouldn't be easy. It would not be easy. So I get it now, so that's why some rats scurry away, while others don't hesitate to gnaw on your fingertips. I know which ones I prefer. Still, I ain't budging on this. Let's see how far this plan takes us. So, my man, in the midst of figuring this stuff out, in the midst of realizing exactly what sword is, was like, screw it, we're going forward with the plan. We're going forward with the plan. Because either they're going to stop me, or I can at the very least go and be okay with it. Yo, Blackbeard should be a motivational speaker, man. That motivated me. That moved me. That moved me. My guy was presented with a scenario, an obstacle. 99.9% of individuals would be like, yo, my bad, dog, Colby. I didn't mean to try you. No, my man said, hold up. He can't be used as a tool? Say that again? I don't listen. I don't listen to what's normally considered to be a possibility. Blackbeard's like, nah, we're moving. I ain't budging on this. Blackbeard moves me, man. I doubt the government would write you off that easily. After all, the public wouldn't be pleased to hear they lost their precious hero. If things don't go my way, I can at least give the government a bloody nose. I mess with Blackbeard so much, dog. That's my boy, man. That's my boy. He's like, yo, it may not work in that way, but it could work in this way. It could work in this way. You know what I mean? He's not looking at this one plain road and being like, nah, there's only one way to go down this road. There's multiple ways to go down this road, man. I don't have to take the wagon. I can take the Lambo. I can take the Ferrari. I can take my Toyota. I could even go down in a Prius. But by the Flagnards, I'm going down this road. I'm going down this road. Until then, keep them locked up. We can't have them slipping away and ruining my fun. Yes, sir. So based on that conversation, I am going to assume this is pre-law fight. So that means Colby is trying to escape while the law fight is happening, or is it already over? Stop right there, Colby. Wheeze. I'll let you out of here if you free Moria-sama. Perona! saga ode. Hold on. Yo, I know, bro. Silva, Francisco Silva. It's probably like 8 a.m. where he is. But if Silva's watching this, I know, bro, that man is the biggest Perona fan I have ever known in my entire life. Both Silva and Chris, my good brother Chris, two biggest Perona fans I know. So I know that this week they're eating good. They're eating good. We got a Perona panel in 2023, man. Life is good. I'll let you out if you free Moria-sama. So she's still looking out for Moria, and that also confirms that Moria potentially could still be alive even after getting his devil fruit to get out of his body like that. He's in one of the deeper cells, so they're keeping Moria underneath. So Colby, for Perona, might go end up and free Moria? I may have teamed up with a pirate, but it doesn't change my duty. So he's with Moria. I may have teamed up with a pirate, but that doesn't change my duty. Come in. 3 Marines are attacking the port. What? Did you just say 3 Marines? 3 Marines? There's no way. They're crazy strong. Watch out. Gosh, what am I thinking? It's like they send anyone just to save me, right? It's gotta be Garp. When did I start thinking the world revolved around me? I need to get a grip before I embarrass myself. Colby reached into his inner chopper. Who the heck are these guys? They're so tough. That man's muscles are bigger than my head. So we've got Mr. Gaines. Somebody with a bazooka? A sword? Hey, if somebody in the Marines has a sword and their name ain't Bogart, I don't want to see him. Simple as that. Bogart is the only individual who's boxing Blackbeard. You know what I mean? That's why Garp is coming in with Bogart. They're the only two. Anybody else with a sword ain't doing nothing. Are you kidding me? I have seen too many Marines with swords. Those swords are less durable than my pencils that I used in school. They seem to be trying to push us back to the town center. What are they up to? Stop them. Our guns aren't working on them. So, their weapons aren't working on them. I'm going to assume that means if their weapons aren't working on them, then these are most likely pacifista-like units, right? Enough already. That man just got his head cut off? Am I reading the right manga? I cut off his head? Brother grew back? This man got his head cut off and he grew it back. As a matter of fact, he's growing from his head. That stings. Now he's made of clay? No way he's a Logia? Wobble. So this dude, this random Marine, they chopped my guy's head off and he grew he grew his body. He grew his body from his head. Is he made of clay? No, he's Logia. Did that building just move? Yeah, right. You've had one drink too many. Where'd that Colby guy go? Be a good boy and move your butt. What's with this crazy broad? Crazy broad? No back talk. And wipe that dirty look off your face. She's scolding the building with a whip? A whip? Impel down? And why are you guys staring? A Marine? Who is this? Dog, oh, bro, brother Oda is moist, bro. This it's not even thirsty anymore. The brother is moist. The brother is swimming in a pool. The brother is in the middle of the Pacific Ocean. What is he on in this arc, bro? I mean, I just don't, bro. This man Oda in this arc has been moving extremely different. I don't know what he's on. I don't know what is possessing the man. But the man, he had to have been in a dry spell for all of Wano, bro. I mean, my brother had to have been in the middle of Alabasta. The man in this arc is cooking with these designs, bro. He really is. He really, really is, man. It's crazy out here. And why are you guys staring? I mean, bro, hey. A Marine? You don't get many, bro. Does she have a sword that turns into a whip? Oh, yo, Zoro, come get your girl. Zoro, yo, Zoro, man. She even has the M for Marimo on her helmet, dog. Come get your girl, bro. She has the Big News Morgan's bird on her helmet. Come on, man. You don't get many Marines around here? Well, at least you're both cute. Why don't you come a little closer? I mean, Navy HQ Rear Admiral Sword Member Kujaku. Kujaku. Isn't that the name of Yumi Chika's blade in Bleach? Does Kujaku mean a tamer woman who ate the whip fruit? Granddaughter of Great Staff Officer Sudo? No, the next generation. Oh, that's fire. That's fire. Sudo's granddaughter. I'd be happy to break you in. I mean, I'm not going to say no to that. You know what I mean? We've got you quartered now, Colby. Everyone get ready to pump them full of lead. There's the title, you know what I mean? There's the island. Crap, I'm surrounded. I guess this is the end of the line. Fire! They're shooting flowers? They're trying to kill him with kindness? They have so much fear of this man, Colby. They're trying to kill him with kindness? They're like Byron Scott when he was in front of Michael Jordan. And that man said, yo, you had to kill him with kindness. I wasn't going to make him mad. They're trying to kill the man with kindness. Flowers. Wow, they're beautiful. Wait, what am I saying? Why are the guns making flowers? These must be GP flowers. Who did this? Hibari-san, is that you? Hibari. Isn't that old girl from the chapter with Gru? With Gru? Kobe-senpai, get your butt over. Yeah! Oh, she's a sniper! And don't get the wrong idea. Hold up, she's giving out orders. Yo, she's a sniper. Navy HQ commander, member of Sword. Yo, she's got a sniper. I ain't here to help you. I was going out for lunch and just happened to be in the area. I used flower bullets so they won't be able to use their guns for a while. That is insane. So she was the one who brought... Dude, that's kind of fire. Oh, Marine stocks are up. All thanks to Hibari. Hey, everybody named Hibari has never let me down. That's all I know. What? Oh, look at Gru. Prince, what's your status? Yo, we're all set. Sounds like Kobe's safe too. Look at my dog, man. Golem. Navy HQ Rear Admiral member of Sword, Prince Groose. A clayman who ate the squelch fruit. How are things on your end? I don't remember the town center looking like this. Did the buildings move or something? Oh, good. Aim right for the middle. Oh my gosh. Capable Marines. It's the final saga. I never thought I'd see the day. Capable Marines that aren't admirals, man. I am shocked. I am shocked. It's a good day. Oh, man, I should have known these guys were going to cook when I first saw them. My man has a golem ability. Aim right for the middle. The buildings are scattering. The buildings are wavering. Preparations complete. Is that Tashigi? This is Marineford at this point. Tashigi? Helmeppo? Garp. No, Garp is going in there. Yo, he's smiling like the king. He's got the people smile. He's got Joy Boy smile. My laptop's about to die. Oh no, the lighting. Oh, what am I gonna do? You know what? I'm gonna read it until it dies. Blast off. What? Huh? A battleship? I don't believe what I'm seeing. Dude, Garp is flying on this very Kevin. Garp is flying over the island full of lead. He pulled 1,000 Sunny full coup de grace and is flying over the island full of lead, son. Is that a Navy battleship flying over there? Wait, is someone standing on it? This is no time for questions. Let's book it. Crap, there's too many of us back in here. We're trapped. That's impossible. Isn't he retired? You're kidding. It's a legendary hero. Run! Get out of there, Squidward! Get out of there, Squidward! Run for it! Bro, Shiryu. Screw running. Nowhere on the island is safe. We need to set sail. It's no use. There's no way out of the center now, dog. This man... Bro, this is where you can tell Luffy got his genes from. My man is in the middle of flying over the island full of lead, and he's laughing while pumping himself up. He's like Dave Bautista in that one episode of SmackDown, where he's just like, I mean, yo, Garp is living the life. He's laughing. Oh, hold on. Wait, man. Yo, this man Garp real deal pulled up like his grandson. He said, who's pulling up to the port? Who's pulling up to the port? I don't need a port. I'm crashing right in the middle of the island. I dare anybody to stop me. I dare anybody to stop me, son. Thwop, listen up, you pirate turds. Is that Conqueror's coding comb? Bro, you see the Conqueror's coding electricity. Vice Admiral Garp. You should have thought twice before you kidnapped Colby. He's the future of the Marines. But why? Why would you go this far for me? Dog, what is Garp cooking, son? But why? Not to mention, he's also my irreplaceable protege. Dude, that's Conqueror's coding. That's Conqueror's coding. Galaxy Fist. Oh my. Is a menace! Colby's out of his prime! He took out the island! He took out the island in one punch! He's Saitama. The brother is Saitama. Break next week. We just got back. Oda, take your breaks. Oda, take your breaks. Galaxy Fist. The man. Bro, his ship is still in the air. His ship is still in the air. It hasn't touched ground. His ship has not even touched the ground. And he took out the whole island in a single sweeping blow from a retired... Yo. Now I know why Don Chinja was scared. Now I know why Roger was like, yo, that's my rival. Now I know why Roger and Garp boxed the 4 emperors in rocks. Now I know why so many things in the series happened the way they did. Dog, Luffy came from this man's lineage. My dog hit a galaxy fist with the ship still in the air, and he took out the whole island. He one-shotted an island. He one-shotted an island. Dude, can I take any more one-shots? Shanks one-shotted a man worth 3 billion, and in the following chapter, Garp comes up in there and says, Continent Buster, watch this. This man charged it up, bro. Like he was in Super Smash Bros. The man literally cocked it up like he was Roman Reigns. Bloodline, Paul Heyman behind him. Look at him like, you got the Uso brothers around here. You feel me? You got Solo behind him, and he's just like, in midair, he's charging up a Superman punch, and he's coming down with the speed of a hawk. He's coming down, speed of gear second. Brother, the ship is still in the sky. The ship is hovering above like it's the Arc Maxim. It's hovering above like it's a plane. Is it a bird? It's Garp's ship. And then when it's the Garp's ship, the man comes down with no regard for human life and takes out the island with a conqueror's coded blow. If this is what he's doing at like 80, oh my gosh. If he and Roger would have touched, it would have caused the second turning of the planet. The moment that Roger and Garp clashed, every time they clashed, it forever like changed a seismic shift inside of the waves of the earth. Every time Garp and Roger touched with one man's fist and the other one with his blade, I promise you, the Earth's core itself was like, please make it stop, please. You had King Kai down there praying up to Kami-sama. It was like, yo, stop the madness. Too many people are dying. You had Koenma not wanting to go into work, sucking on his pacifier, talking about some stop sending people over here. Dude. If there's any chapter that hype me up for Dragon, it's this chapter. If the Grandpops is doing this, and I know what the King is doing, Lord, someone save me when I see Dragon move. This man Garp, out of his prime, did this. Yo, Dragon better have a Galaxy Hurricane ready for the Mighty Joe. I am sweating bullets, bro. Dude, Bar M! With the 10 gifted. Oh, man. Yo! Oh. Bro, if Garp is doing this, Bogart is splitting the moon. I don't care, yo. Call me a hype beast, call me a hype man, I don't care. If Garp is destroying this island one punch, Bogart is splitting the moon in half. Bar M, man. Thank you for the 10. Holy flagnards, bro. Yo. Bar M, thank you, man. All powerful God NL, welcome to the Kingdom of Sandhass, brother. I appreciate y'all, man. I appreciate y'all so much. The only one left is, so Bar M comes in with the membership and says, the only one left is Monkey D. The only one is Monkey D. Dragon. Hachinosu, dude. When Monkey D. Dragon shows himself here in the coming chapters, I'm terrified. Yo, Recon OP scans colored the chapter. They colored the chapter. Recon check the color pages. Oh my gosh. So we got Kujaku and Hibari. Yo, both Kujaku and Hibari has super fire designs. Super, super fire. One of them looks like a really cool sniper, and the other one... Bro, look at this Galaxy Fist, man. Bro, his Conqueror's coating, he never touched the surface. He is high above, like a bird. He's high in the air like a flipping bird. And he sent down the Galaxy Fist and destroyed the entire island. Like he was Prime Broly. And he was laughing. This isn't serious Garp. This isn't Prime Garp. It's like, bro, when you see stuff like this, you understand why he didn't fight Marineford. He would have destroyed it. Whitebeard and Garp colliding at Marineford? Olvídate. Call it. Go home. Go home. Poor Ace. Imagine Ace seeing this from beyond. And he's like, yo, what happened with me? You feel me? He's like, yo, you were packing this. Yo, let me see this full colored, So it's a full colored chapter? Is that what it is? OP scans. Thank you, Noel. OP scans. Chapter 1080. One Piece colored. I think this is it. An ad. What is this? An ad for WrestleMania, bro. That happened last week. One Piece colored. The whole chapter's in color? They just came out! That's wild. Yo, Colby looks fire in this shot. Look at Blackbeard, man. I feel like I'm watching the anime. 7%. Oh, my laptop's about to die. Let me hurry up. Aokiji, Colby. Dude, this chapter was crazy. Colby, Aokiji, Blackbeard. I gotta see the Garp. Old girl. Sniper Hibari. Yo, bro. Yo, Prince Gru is my dog, man. This man, Garp. Look at the ship. It is flying over, man. Bro, you had Vasco shot and Shiryu looking up. The fake Blackbeard cosplayer. Galaxy Impact. And look at the Conqueror's coding, bro. We didn't spend a single second of this chapter on Egghead, man. Blackbeard and Shanks are full-timers. Garp is a full-timer. This is Final Saga Oda, bro. This is like the Final Saga Oda, man. Oh my goodness. Yo, Shar the Dank, man. Welcome to the Kingdom of Awesome Sauce, dude. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. And Bar M, you're a legend for the 10 gifted, brother. Dude. Yo, let me go over to the supers, man. I am sweating, bro. Dude. See, man. It's like, I really... And this is what I love so much about One Piece, right? The series truly feels unspoilable. But even then, I really wish that... flipping Flagnards, man. It is what it is. It is what it is. But even then, this was such a good time. Bro, who went all of owning it? This man Garp pulled up mid-air. Mid-air. And hit a flipping galaxy fist so hard it destroyed the island. Alright. Let's look at some of these supers, man. Uninspired comes in with a 5 and says, "Do you like shellfish?" Uninspired. For Garp, "I may just like me some shellfish, man." I may just like me some shellfish, brother, you feel me? For Garp, I just bite. But I appreciate you for the 5, uninspired, man. Thank you. Instant Messenger Sama comes in with a 20 euros and says divine fiction. Bro, if Egghead keeps this up, it's over. It's over. I have seen stuff in the past couple of chapters from Final Saga Oda that I thought I wouldn't be seeing until the very end of the series, and then I realized we are at the very end of the series. Man, Instant Messenger Sama, bro. Another Divine Fiction chapter, bro. This chapter was amazing. Hype Hunter, my boy, my dog, man. Comes in with a 5. Says, "I can feel the hockey from Australia. Have a great stream and congrats for 21K. Dude, I appreciate you so much, brother, man. After what Garp did, I'm sure all of us can feel the hockey all over the planet. That shook the core of the planet Earth. You feel me? The entire core of the planet Earth was shook from Garp's Galaxy Impact, man. From his Galaxy Fist striking down on the floor, dude. Thank you, man. D's POV. Shout out to my dog Northside. Comes in with a 5 and says, "Read it and get us hype, King." That joke was so fire. It was such a peak chapter, man. We had Blackbeard, Aokiji talking about sword implications there. A confirmation that Perona is here on the island full of lead, attempting to get Gakomori, and Colby is also attempting to free not only just all of the slaves, but Gakomori as well. So it's like, man, what? And then Law. Where is Law? What happened to his fruit? Did he escape? Does that... Wait a minute. Does that mean Law is pulling up on Blackbeard's ship? I don't know, man. Dude. Because the thing is, I was like, hold on. When we were looking back at the flashback, it's like, it's not computing. Man. I don't flipping know, dude. Yo, Bar M with 10? Another 10 gifted subs. Bar M! This man Bar M is Garp. Bar M is Garp. Goodness, dude. Another 10 gifted. I appreciate you, Bar M, man. Thank you, brother. Thank you, man. Sweet flagnards, bro. This man's hitting us with his own galaxy fist. Sarah Wagmare comes in with a 44, says, one can say this chapter was impactful. You can say that again. Dog, he was so far up in the sky. Dude. Garp is out of his prime. One-shotting islands. With Conqueror's coated fists. And he bro, he shot his punch like it was a bullet. I mean, straight down, like Luffy whenever he hit the jet pistol on PX5. Bah! He did that, except, yo, from all the way up here, it was the entire island. Or at least that section of the island, the whole town. And then Sarb Wagner comes in with a 220. Shout out to you, my brother. This is the OG Hockey Man facts, right? Like you want to talk about 2 weeks straight of Hockey Mans. This is the era of the Hockey Men, all right? The one who fought Roger to the death. The one who broke ice continents. Exactly, right? Like, yo, you can see why Don Chinjiao. I mean, I'm surprised he lived. He took an attack from Prime Garp to his head and lived. Lived to tell the tale. Lived. The one who defeated Rock's Pirates of Roger. The one who almost killed Akainu, and people still downplay. Bro, that just reminds me. Could you imagine? Had he never been held down, he would have hit Akainu with this. Oh. Oh, man. Oh. Holy flying darts, bro. Yo. That's crazy, bro. That is insane. Man. Then Joaquin Morera comes in with an ARS 900. Shout out to you. Says, yo, Panda Man just got obliterated by Garp. Poor Panda Man. You can see him in the first page. For real? My laptop died. Let me pull out my matter of fact, let me pull it up on here. The chapter. I can't believe what we got, man. I just speak fiction. Bro, this man Garp said, screw the port. I'm heading in. I'm in there. I'm heading in there. Goodness gracious. Let me go to page 1. Page 1, Panda Man. Where is he? Oh, yeah, here he is. Poor Panda Man. He got caught up in the explosion. I mean, it's his fault for being on this island. It really, really is. Panda Man got taken out, bro. You know what Panda Man was? Panda Man was killer in last week's chapter. He just got taken out by proximity. He got taken out by proximity, man. Yo. But Joaquin, man, thank you so much, yo. I appreciate you. Panda Man most certainly got obliterated by Garp. Oh, man. And welcome to the Kingdom of Awesome Sauce too, Joaquin, man. I appreciate you. Super Alatreon comes in with membership for 4 months. Says, notice Shiryu hiding in the panel and Blackbeard mentions rats. Ooh. Did he really now?
Interesting. Yeah, I see him in the background here. I see him in the background there. I didn't even notice him the first time. That's how you know Shiryu was big chillin'. Big chillin'. I didn't even notice him the first time. Interesting. Interesting. Thank you for that super loud Patreon. I appreciate you. Milo DK comes in and says, damn, it's been 12 months already. Facts, your membership for 12 months. That's crazy. Let's go. First time confirming where Perona is this chapter. Also, Colby gonna be at this level one day. Dude, could you imagine that? Colby being at the level where he is able to go up and be flying high above in the sky and deliver a punch of this magnitude that is capable of wiping out galaxies. Galaxy busting Colby. Alright? There's a reason why he inflicts fear in the hearts of everyone he goes around. It's because he's not only Captain Colby. The man is a 5-star bounty. They're doing it off his potential. His potential. But first I'm confirming where Perona is. So, Perona being the one to free Colby is very interesting. And now I wonder with the connection of Colby, or with Perona and Mihawk, I wonder if that's going to come into play later on. But now that we know Gecko Moria is going to become a part of this soon, I wonder what that is going to mean for all of that going into the next part of the arc. Excuse me. This isn't even the... You know what's... Bro, this is the thing about this final saga. To me, this is a post-arc chapter. There was no Egghead. At least last week's chapter had the York stuff. We started on Egghead. You know, almost every single chapter in this arc has had, okay, we're going to start off Egghead Island, do something crazy, right? It always ends like that. This one was straight up. Coming off of Shanks hitting a divine departure, the first thing we see is Island full of lead. So many confirmations, different reveals, and then Garp. Man, oh man, dude. Holy flipping flagnards, man. Yo, Garp. Dog. Garp clapped Sudo back then? You're telling me that Hibari is Luffy's cousin? Subra comes in and says, "Go, you missed my membership message." Oh man, see, this is the thing about membership messages is I still don't know how to go back. Subra, type your membership message, and then at me and I'll read it. Because I still don't know how to go back on the membership messages. At least on stream. Let me see. Are they in here? This is the same problem we had last week. Yeah, just tag me in it, Subra. GoldenEye21 says, do y'all see later on Luffy doing what Garp did this chapter? 100%. Luffy has Conqueror's coding, and he is going to hit his own version of the Galaxy Fist at some point in time in the series. Especially if Garp dies. But it's like, is Garp dying now? Who knows? Unless Blackbeard says, ooh, you feel me? I don't know, man. Who in the Flagman is pulling up to Egghead? Like that's the thing that has me just so shook right now, is that somebody is pulling up to Egghead on Blackbeard's ship. And we saw some of the members that are here. We didn't get to see Lafitte. So, since Lafitte was on this chapter, if Lafitte is pulling up to Egghead by himself, Blackbeard loves sending that man into where it's just the most chaos possible is happening. Like, yo, Lafitte, go take care of it, man. That's my sheriff. Alright? And
And then we didn't see Katarina Devon in this chapter either. So it's like Lafitte, Katarina Devon. And then we saw San Juan, we saw Velo, and Kuzan was here. So it's like then showing up, Shiri was here. So then showing up over there, Augur. Man, oh man. Gorilla 19K comes with a 5 and says, and the Marines at the beginning were Gru's golems. Can't wait to see more of Sword Gorilla, thank you. I was wondering what that was. So the Marines at the beginning were not the PX units. I thought they were PX units. No, they were actually golems created by Grus. Dude, I'm telling you, this chapter just got my excitement for more Marine stuff through the roof. Because I was already super excited to see the Admirals do their thing, right? Obviously. But with this chapter, I am so hyped for more Marine stuff. The Marines hype could not be more real than it is right now. Like this is a chapter we needed for heading into the rest of the series, right? Because of course they already have the S units. The S units are very formidable. Besides the S units, we needed to see other characters doing their thing in the face of an emperor, right? Like these people are directly going against an emperor who is very dangerous, and the one emperor who is willing to kill when means necessary, right? So it's like they know this dude does not play games. And they pulled up in there and taking things into their own hands, bro. Prince Grus, we have, so Tashigi and Helmeppo, since we saw them in that panel right there, am I to assume they're on the ship? So does that mean Smoker's coming here too? Or Smoker over on Egghead? Thank you, Gorilla 19K, for the 5. I appreciate you. Kuzan was old in the flashback. That's a great point, Hanky. That's a great point. Hold on. Before we continue, let me see if Subra messaged me the thingy. The message thing. Gomu Galaxy Gatling Haven King. That sounds goated, man. Dawn Galaxy, ew, that's nasty. His Bajrong gun, right? Scale says Kuzan, Katarina Devon, and Lafitte. That is a squad. Kuzan, Katarina Devon, and Lafitte. That's a squad, man. That's a squad. Kuzan and Blackbeard are in the flash, but they could be anywhere. That's also a great point. That's a fantastic point. Oh, man. Yo. Dude. Final Saga Oda is on a level I can't comprehend, man. Gru's greater than Green Bull. Yo, Vortex, man. Prince Gru's go fags, yo. Prince Gru's hype real, man. That's that facts, Mighty Wolf. So Kuzan and Blackbeard. So that implies that potentially it could be Blackbeard pulling up with Kuzan, Lafitte, and Katarina Devon. That's a squad. That's a squad, man. I'm with that too, Izaz, man. I'm with that too. Ninja Pope says Luffy's dream is I want to be my grandpa in a fight. After this chapter, that's a good dream to have. That's a good dream to have. Man, dude. Yo, there's Chris, Wandering King. This is banger chapter, big Perona W. I knew you'd be happy, dude. The moment I saw that, I was like, yeah, I know my boy's gonna be happy. Sing the hodo. What a flippin' chapter, man. Subra, did you send it? The thing? Let me see. Where? Subra.
Mihawk saved Law from Blackbeard. That's fascinating. Mihawk saving Law from Blackbeard. I mean, hey, man, if there's any way to get cross-skilled in here. How strong do you think Garp's vice captain is? As strong as a healthy Lucky Root. Meaning Bogart is easily destroying moons. Easy. Easy. Divine Galaxy. I have 3 ideas for chapter 1081. 1, Dragon pulls up and we see him in action. 2, Crossguild pulls up and Ormoria joins them. 3, Aokiji and Kizaru fight on the shores of Egget Island. All 3 have me equally excited. All 3. All 3. Yo, Michael Mickles, man. Says, oh no, I'm late. You get 21k subs. Now you're reacting whenever. Okay. Yo, unbelievable chapter. I couldn't wait for your reaction. The Garp greatness was insane. Hope you have a great week, bro. This week was absolutely insane, Michael, man. Absolutely insane, man. But this chapter at the end of it was so worth it. So worth it, bro. So worth it, man. But thank you, Michael Mickles, man. I appreciate you. 15 months, dude. That's wild. That's wild. What a crazy, crazy fun chapter, bro. Like I said, man, Final Saga Oda. Man, but yeah, no. All that aside, Michael, it's been a great week. It's been a great week. First ASL says, dude, I just realized we're in a universe where King Recon is reacting to the latest chapter after Uzumaki-Con. What a crazy universe to be in, right? What a crazy universe to be in, which means Khan could very well be in this chat right now. Khan, if you're in this chat, once again, you're the GOAT. You're the GOAT, my friend. Such an insane chapter. I've been saying Garp is crazy strong since day one, and they said he was Virgo level. My man ain't Virgo level, bro. We gotta stop disrespecting Garp even before this Galaxy Fist thing, man. Super, did you send it on here? Or did you send it on a different platform? Because I still don't see your message. Hold on, let me see. Let me see if you sent it on a different platform. Let me know, Subra. Goat Raw Fire, Frodo Baggage. This is Goat Raw Fire to the max. To the max. Yo, Nile, man. What's good, yo? What's good? Garp, Fishman Karate. If Garp knows Fishman Karate, it's over. Hey, Coach. So Pluto says, hey, Coach, what are your thoughts on Sword being essentially separate from the Marines? I think it's very interesting. It's going to provide a lot of necessary context for what we're going to probably be seeing here in the coming chapters. If what Oda is doing truly is about the two Marine sides, right? Like we're potentially going to have Sword and the actions of Sword being done independently from the Marines who are directly serving under the government, then we're going to see a lot of conflicts are taking place there, which is what we're already seeing on Egget Island, right? So that's just going to add a lot more fun for that, a lot more craziness for that. So it's like, it's so fascinating to me because I feel like Oda pretty much confirmed that Aokiji is a member of Sword just based on the text we were given in this chapter. It really did feel that way. Because the only thing I could think of whenever he was speaking was X-Drake, how X-Drake was under Kaido, and then Kuzan, of course, being under Blackbeard. I was like, okay, so they can act independently, and they can also be dropped at a moment's notice, which I'm going to assume could be a good thing and or a bad thing, right? A good thing is, you could have your whatever dropped at a moment's notice. Just so interesting. So interesting, Pluto. Super, here we go, man. Here we go. My message got skipped 3 times. Dude, I apologize. I did not see it earlier. Galaxy Fiction / first, the Logia Marine was Guru's Golem. Gotcha. Hibaru used VP Gun's cover story. Aokiji, Devon, Lafitte are on to Egghead. Okay, so I love that. I love the Aokiji, Kairi, Devon, and Lafitte heading to Egghead. That's goodness gracious. Goodness gracious. But 100% Galaxy Fiction. So the Logia Marine was Groos's Golem clay power, which is crazy to me. Crazy to me. Hibari uses Vegapunk's guns from the cover story. That is facts. From the cover story of a couple chapters ago with the flower. I completely forgot about that. Completely forgot about that. Chapter 1081, Mihawk or Dragon Hype. I'll take either. I'll take either. Oh, yo, Akash Panda comes in with a 5 and says, bro, if we see Divine Departure plus Galaxy... Bro, if the Rocks flashback Akash Panda has Divine Departure and the Galaxy Fist being used as a combo attack against Rocks, it's no wonder the island no longer exists. It wasn't Leluciad. It was Divine Departure and Galaxy Impact taking place at the same time. It destroyed the planet. They had to restart the planet. Insane, man. Insane. Dang, that's a good question, Zach Omar. Zach Omar says, hey, Recon, if you could be trained by Garp or Rayleigh for 2 years, who you picking? Bro, you got me, man. That's a great question, because I feel like I could learn so much about hockey from Rayleigh, just like Luffy did. But at the same time, bro, by this monster, it's no wonder that Colby, like Lizard says, it's no wonder that Colby became a legend, right? Man really got trained with this monster for 2 years. Man, dude, I don't know, man. I don't know. That's a good question. That's a good question. I feel like Garp would have me sweating, though. You feel me? I have to wake up at 5 a.m. every morning, eat my Wheaties. He's going to have me going down and doing 20 every 5 minutes. And then do it again. It'll be tough, man. But he'll get me in the right shape. He'll get me in the right shape. Either that or he's playing 5D chess. Are you talking about Aokiji here, Aven King? Either that or he's playing 5D chess. If he mentioned this before, he would even be more suspicious. That's a factual statement. But if it comes out he did know, then it would look way more sus if he stayed quiet on it. It's a factual statement, Aven King. It's a very factual statement. And it was like the perfect opportunity for Kuzan to speak on said scenario. Because not only is he informing Blackbeard about all of this, but he's also providing a means to save Colby as well. So it works in Kuzan's favor, whether he really is looking out for Colby or not, which we all assume he is. If Roger and Garb ever did a combined attack, its level would be similar to the Conquest of the Sea that Kaido and Lilin used, since I have the latter as my top 2 OP of all time. If Roger and Garb did a combined attack, it would without question be similar to the Conquest of the Sea. Not even close. Out to me, I have it higher. I would have it higher. We're talking about the king of the pirates and the hero of the Marines. The peak of both of the individual, or both of the factions, the main factions of the One Piece world. On the pirate side and on the Marine side. The individuals who stand at the pinnacle. A combined attack from them two is wiping out God Valley, which is exactly what happened. Exactly what happened. Brandon King comes in and says, we still don't know the upper limit of usability of the Blackbeard, of the Blackbeard fruits. What if Pizarro's awakening allows him to control the red line? Perhaps even the planet? That's a great point, Brandon King. Because here, we only got to see it done on a small scale, right? Where he's in control of the majority of the island full of lead. But how far could it go with awakening? You're absolutely right. Absolutely right. Remember what VP said to Dragon? There are good people in the Marines. Garp with Sword, and they're using Vegapunk's powers. So Vegapunk was working with Sword. And that's so interesting to me, Super, because that, like you said, good people within the Marines. Good people within the Marines who can also act outside of authority. So these individuals are able to move whenever they please, go against someone like a Blackbeard, even without the direct, like, a blessing of a member of the Godosei or a Kainu or any of these individuals. And they can go up and, like, somewhere. And that's what makes this sword thing so fascinating to me. And the fact that they're using Vegapunk's weapons. Yo, Rain Salim, that's a factual statement. Then again, another day of thanking God for making us One Piece fans. Facts. Facts. Sage, my boy. What's good, Sage, bro? Just finished your reaction, bro. Recon, you know I won Sora with this chapter. Dude, you won, Sage. You were winning, man, with the legendary hero Garp greatness. Galaxy Fist Garp, dude. Galaxy Fist flipping Garp, son. Dreadful Sloth says, is Galaxy Fist the same kind of attack as Galaxy Wink? Shockwave-based attacks. That's a very interesting connection there, Dreadful Sloth. So the Galaxy Wing coming out and letting out shockwaves. Galaxy Fist potentially letting out like shockwaves of Conqueror's coding. I was like, that's interesting, Dreadful Sloth. I didn't think about it in that way. Yo! So we have Hank E, who joins the Kingdom of Awesome Sauce. Welcome, Hank E. I appreciate you for joining. I appreciate you very, very much. And then Super Alatrion comes in with a 10 and says, Vasco looking extra evil. Dude, he was. He was looking extra, extra evil. While he and Shiryu watch Garp flying in. Remember his filthy boa comment in 1059? 100%. I think these two will fight Garp the dirtiest, and if we don't see Shiryu again after this. Oof. Oof. Dang. You feel me? Like, yo, hold up. So, Vasco, if Garp punches Vasco for me, I'll love him forever. I already love him forever. But that'd be so good. That'd be so good. Remember his filthy, and then the filthy boa comment, like, please, for that boa comment, absolutely. Now, seeing how the two of them, bro, first and foremost, I mean, Shiryu, I can expect to do something, right, in like a long form battle against all the people here. Garp is laying the smack down, as far as what I saw in this chapter, but he's putting in some work. Shiryu's doing his thing. Vasco's got to get past Hibari. Vasco's got to get past the whip. Vasco's got to get past Prince Groove, son. You feel me? You got to get past them before you go over to my dog Garp. You got to go over there. Shiryu, you can pass. Let Shiryu pass. You know, Shiryu's nasty. But, yo, Vasco's got to see Hibari, Prince Groose, Whip Girl, Kujaku, you feel me? Like, you're not touching Garp. You're not touching Garp. But Super Alatrion, thank you. Thank you for the 10. I appreciate you. If we don't see Shiryu again after this, a disappearing act. A shameful disappearing act. Yo, Zach Omar, welcome to the Kingdom of Santa Hats, brother. I appreciate you, man. Where is my Santa hat? Flung that thing to the mountains. Oh, man, what a chapter, dude. What a chapter. Yo, Lazy Mofos! What's good, my boy? Yo, Lazy Mofos, man. And to everybody else like Lazy Mofos who turned out for the collaboration with both King of Lightning and Parvision, I appreciate you. It was a great time over on both those channels. Lazy Mofos came over and showed love in both of them, man. So I appreciate you so much for that, Lazy Mofos, bro. This sucks. I feel like the old days going to school on Tuesday, missing Wednesday Night Raw. No. And that's on me, Lazy Mofos, man. Like, trust me, if I could have been here yesterday, I would have been here yesterday, man. I would have been here yesterday. And that would have worked out better for everyone, right? But I apologize on that end, man. I most certainly do. Yo, Kev DOG! Garp is in Sword. Dude, if Garp's in Sword, I mean, this chapter was a good indication for that. It really, really is. Ninja Pope said their combined attack is called the One Piece, referring to Garp and flippin' Roger. Yo, it's Strahd from Discord. What's good? Yo, what's good, Straw Hat, man? It's been a minute, dog. It's been a minute. Joaquin says, feels like Oda setting up Garp dying. I mean, he very well could be setting it up. Very well could be setting it up. Recon, do you think Law would accept an invitation into Blackbeard's crew? I don't think so. I mean, he probably would to be undercover, similar to Kuzan. We know Teach likes to invite based on how we invited Ace and somewhat Bonnie. That's a good point. And I feel like Law would have pre-Luffy. Pre the adventures with Luffy, I could see Law teaming up with a Blackbeard, at least trying to survive, right? Post Luffy, I don't know. He's got that Straw Hat dog in him now, you know? Straw Hats, they're not joining anyone, you feel me? So I feel like Law, I feel like he wouldn't. Personally, I feel like he wouldn't. Recon D late. Yo, anime over the manga reactions, man. You know, it is what it is. It is what it is, man. Sword sounds like the revolutionaries, if you ask me. That's a good point, Mike Tyndall. That's a good point. Yo, Duzzy, what's good? What's good? What a chapter, Duzzy. After the sword explanation about Aokiji, a lot of things are open. So now Fuji, Law, Aokiji, they all seem connected to sword. And you know, all three of those are the ones that have been the main contenders from the moment that chapter 956 dropped and we were introduced to the concept of sword. First things that popped up were Kuzan, Fujitora, right? But Law, of course, being, you know, the connection to Khorasan and whatnot, that's most certainly one that will be extremely interesting. And I do believe they're all at the very least connected to sword in some way, shape, or form. Then there's the role to disavow them as Akainu the leader. If Akainu's the leader and he's in charge of both the Marines over here and the Marines over here, that would be a very interesting twist, actually. Very interesting. Hanky comes in and says, yo, King, thanks, man. I appreciate you, love your vids, and so grateful I found your channel in this community. Yo, Hanky, nothing but love, man. Your thoughts on who could actually brawl with Garp? Blackbeard, Shanks, I'm just glad to be here. I mean, Garp right now, since he's out of his prime, even with what I just saw, there's only a few people in the verse hitting that. There's only a few people in the verse hitting what I just saw in this week's chapter. And that's Garp playing around. So, the people you mentioned, I mean, out of the characters that are still moving about, they have to be bare minimum, like, Admiral. You know what I mean? You have to be Admiral, Emperor tier to box Garp. You've got to be in that tier to at the very least see my man. You feel me? You got to be. You got to be. You got to be, man. After what I saw this week, you've got to be up in there in the echelon with the greats on both the pirate side and the marine side. And of course, Dragon on the revolutionary side. But I appreciate you, Hanky, man. Recon comes in membership for 13 months, says, brother, I thought I couldn't make it, but here I am. So glad you could make it, bro. So glad you could make it, man. Seriously, dude. Thank you so much for stopping by, brother. And for the membership for 13 months, man. Holy flagnards. Michael Mickles! Michael Mickles comes in with a 21 and the 21 for 21K. I see Michael's, his attention to detail is absolutely insane, man. It's absolutely insane. $21 to celebrate 21K. Well deserved. Doesn't do you justice. Thanks for the awesome content for all these years. I cut back on a lot of reactors because of time, but I'm here as long as you feel like creating. Much love, King. Michael, man, that means the world to me. And I know what that feels like, where just due to time you can't watch as many people as you want, but you have your go-tos. So the fact that I'm that for you, Michael, it means the world, man. It means the world. Thank you so much for the kind words and for continuing to be here, dude. You know, like, it feels like we've been doing this forever. And any time that you come out here with this, man, it hits hard. It hits hard. So, especially in a week like this, like I said earlier, it's been a crazy week. It's been a tough week, but seeing so many of my beloved people in here means the world. Because not only were we late, but we were late at, like, God knows how early in the morning must be for a lot of people here, and they're still here. So that means a lot to me, y'all. It really does. Michael, thank you so much for the 21, man. I appreciate you. I really, really appreciate you. I'm glad to hear that, Ace, man. Reaching your peak. Reaching your peak. Waiting for my goat Smoker to show up. Bro, Smoker is on Egghead, man. Believe in the Smoker on Egghead agenda. Garp, so Lubu says, Lubu, shout out to Wolong. Garp Fishman Karate launched the ship. I mean, if Garp is real deal, launching ships with his Fishman Karate, he's next. I mean, he is next level. Garp is him. Garp is him. That's wild. That's actually really cool. That's actually a good explanation for that. Man. All right, super brother. Take care, man. I appreciate you for stopping by. I can't even imagine what time it must be for you. Congrats for reaching 21. Yo, I appreciate you, Rain Salim, man. Thank you. Bro, what if Mihawk intercepts Kizaru next chapter? Dude. So we've been thinking about who's going to intercept Kizaru this whole time, right? Whether it's Kuzan, whether it's Luffy, whether it's Sanji or Zoro. If it's flipping Mihawk, man, dude, I'm already high. I know, with Oda cooking with Shanks and Garp, he's about to have something special here with Admirals and with Dragon, with Cross-Skilled. But if Mihawk intercepts Kizaru, I'm gonna scream, man. Dude, I'm gonna lose my mind. After the sword explanation by Okiji, a lot of things are open yet. I read that. Scale. Kujaku means peacock. Oh, so that's why it had the same thing as Yumishika's Sanpakuto. The fact that she is the granddaughter of Suda confirms to me 2 pieces already begun. Also, Cole took the L. He is constantly underestimating Monkey D. Garp. We were talking about that in the stream. We were actually talking about that last week on stream about Garp, man. That's wild. That's wild. Poor Cole. Poor Cole, man. Tonight's raid suit greatness in the reaction. Oh, dude, we're back. We're back with the reactions for the anime. I'm hoping to be able to do all 3 tomorrow, or what is 12 today. I'm hoping to do all of them tonight, and have that up because I need to be caught back up to the anime. And I'm only behind 3 episodes or 2, and then with tonight's episode 3. So that'll be good. Can't wait for the raid suit greatness, man. That thing's gonna be peak. Raid suit in the flippin' anime, like Nasty Ninja says. Yeah, Zach Omar's right. With how much Garp has probably trained in the past, Fishman Karate is not out of the question. Not in the slightest. Not in the slightest. Miss says, if y'all want to see the greatest depiction of Lubu ever, read Ravages of Time. Some of the most peak and raw. Are you speaking my language now, Miss? You're speaking my language. Thinking about Vegapunk said to Dragon, there are good Marines and the good are using his special weapons. No else does. Yeah, that's a good point, Mike Tyndall. The quote-unquote good Marines, the individuals that are aligned with them, the sword members, those are the individuals that are using Vegapunk's weapons to be able to, combat the other people in the verse. And Herlock Sholmes follows that up saying, I can't help but feel the God Valley info dump is coming any moment now. The more we see from Garp, the closer I can see us getting more God Valley stuff because it feels like they're intertwined, right? It really, really does. Garp could die since his ship flew right into the center of battle of Pirate Island like how Whitebeard's ship flew into the battle of Marineford. The Garp and Whitebeard parallels. Vortex, that's a great point, man. That is a great point, dude. It really did show up like the Moby Dick. Man, Dragon is about to enter the Royal Rumble. I feel like coming to gold / I inject it. Like I said, seeing Shanks and Garp do what they did only elevates my excitement for the other characters that we have yet to see go up in like swimwear. Characters like Dragon, right? Like, we all want to see Dragon do his thing. Go Presno, send greetings. Yo, shout out to Presno, man. Seriously, as he couldn't make it because of time. And I 100% understand it, man. Nothing but love to Presno, dude. A massive thank you. Thank you for taking the time to send that message, Super. I appreciate you. Mihawk named attack? If we get a Mihawk named attack, I'm sweating. I'm leaving the planet. I'm literally leaving the planet if Mihawk uses the named attack, dude. Michael Mickles comes in with a 5 and says, I just thought of Garp versus Shanks coming. Garp. I mean, Michael Mickles, do we want the planet to still be around? Do we want the planet to still be here? Bro. Garp versus Shanks? Galaxy Fist versus Divine Departure? We gotta say goodbye to the planet, brother. He blades him for Luffy's piracy. Maybe Garp getting cut down is what causes Luffy versus Shanks. Bro, let me tell you something, Michael Mickles. If this dude, if Oda is prepping for Garp versus Shanks rather than Garp versus Blackbeard, when if that is exactly what we should be getting, that'd be even crazier. Especially since Blackbeard is not here. Well, we believe he's probably not here. He's probably heading over to Egghead right now with those other 3. That's a genuine possibility. That's interesting, Michael Mickles. That thought never crossed my mind about Garp and Shanks potentially happening. Now that Blackbeard is not on Hachinosu, or at least we believe he's not on Hachinosu. That's interesting. So I wonder where would that happen if it were to happen, Michael Mickles? Thank you for the 5, brother. Can we agree Oda is cooking with antimatter lately? Oda is cooking on a brand new grill and it's crazy. Listen, man. Oda is cooking on levels that I can't even comprehend. Coach, you see who will be directing Sanji vs. Queen finale? The effort attack's going to be gassing him. No, DJ, I did not. Who will be directing Sanji vs. Queen's finale? These last few chapters are cycling through all these crazy events happening in a short amount of time. What do you think Oda's cooking for the end? Kappa Sav, that's the thing. We're currently seeing the stuff being cooked for the end game. This is crazy. This is insane. Like, what Oda is cooking right now, it feels like we're heading into the end. But we know there's still so much ground to cover. So it's like, if he's going this crazy now, I can't even imagine what he must have in store for the grand finale. I mean, this is all a part of the grand finale. But we're still super early in the final saga. We're only 26 chapters in. Man. Yo, facts, anime with manga reactions. We have to wait over a whole year for both of these chapters to be adapted. But you know something? Genuinely. From the Sanji raid suit chapter tonight until where we are right now, I love every single chapter. So it's like I'm looking forward so much to seeing every single one of those chapters being adapted. Because from 1031 to where we are right now has been nothing but peak. Like, nothing but peak. So it's like, I am so hyped to see this rest of the year's worth of content to be adapted. That's also a good point, Super Alatrion, that this time he won't fail a second time, right? And actually, thinking back to the Ace thing, that very well could have been weighing on his consciousness, right? Like, I'm not going to allow Colby to go through something like that. Like, I'm not going to allow something like that to happen to my watch again, right? That makes sense. That makes sense. Mihawk's first attack will likely be something to do with the Stymphalian birds, avians, in Greek mythology who were the pets of Ares. That's interesting. Instead of him being a pet, though he's Godhawk. That's interesting. If he actually does have attacks based on flying creatures from Greek mythology, that is super cool. Super cool. Then we'll have more to the whole divine stuff, right? We'll have Oda dipping into the mythology pool for certain attacks. That'd be fun. That'd be fun. Garp D Fist. What is this chapter? That was worth the 3-day wait. Holy flagners. Lazy Muffos. This junk was peak. This chapter was pinnacle, man. Pinnacle, dude. $25 years of build-up. Exactly, I'm winning. Exactly. Sanji vs. Queen will be directed by the guy that did 1013. Oh, I love that director, bro. Dude, those two episodes are so peak. The 1013 and 1026... both those episodes were my favorite episodes of the year list that I did last year. I love that director. Oh man, that episode's gonna go crazy. So by Sanji vs. Queen, are you talking about the Ifrit Janbei episode or the episode tonight? Oh, and then Super says the animation director is too young. Ooh. Oh, we're gonna have some gas. Premium gas. Yeah, facts, DJ, man. Facts. Like, we still have yet to see even that Wano greatness ending. Let alone Egghead. Next year. I'm telling you, Vortex, man. Straight peak raw fire. Final Saga Oda writing One Piece using Divine Departure as a pen. That's why our houses keep getting knocked out every time we read these chapters, man. Every time, man. Yo, Teak, I appreciate you, man. Thank you. Finally got to your stream for the first time. Amazing content. Can you keep it up? Finally named attack from Shanks. Now Garp, and who's next? Please, Mihawk and Dragon. Please, Teak. For me, you know something, bro. You know, this volume, when it comes out, is going to be pinnacle of mankind. Bro, if the next chapter is a Dragon chapter or a Mihawk chapter, we are living one of the greatest stretches of chapters of all time. Are you kidding me? A Shanks chapter, a Garp chapter, and if those two are followed up by either a Dragon or a Mihawk chapter, it is over. It is over. Brother, if I see Dragon pull up on anyone, I've been wanting to see this dude do anything for so many years that it's going to be just like seeing the last 2 weeks where we finally see these characters that we know are capable of doing so much finally going into like swimwear, letting me know this is Final Saga Oda. If Mihawk delivers a named attack in the coming chapters, and we see anything from Dragon, this volume is unquestionably going to be one of the best volumes in the whole series. Easy. In the midst of Egghead peak, Egghead inside of the island has been phenomenal. Murder mystery galore, character interactions galore, twists left and right, it's just been crazy. But then outside of the island, it's like, so you combine both those elements, man. This volume is going to be special when it drops. Special. Special, man. True roofers about to make so much money in these boys. Yo, facts. Straight up, man. True roofers. Surprised I didn't get an ad for true roofers today. Does Garp ship have its own coup de burst? He did witness the first time it was used. Gold Slash, you know, it's either he used like a coup de burst type of thing, or like somebody said earlier, I might have used Fishman Karate to get him up there, which is either way. Either scenario is super cool with me. Either scenario. Well, Nasty Ninja, very well could be something that could be used later on. Very well could be. That's interesting. I mean, Oda uses a lot of stuff for inspiration, so could be. Oh, it's the ending of the fight. Gotcha. So 1060 episode, 1061. 10. Tonight is 1057. Right? 1058, 1059, 1061. So they're gonna split a chapter again? What chapter are they splitting? Because 1030 got split. Are they splitting 1032? Regardless. We'll find out. Oda's pen is a supreme greatsword? That's factual. That's a factual statement. Speaking of Queen, is it possible he shows up in Agate after all? It is possible Judge and Caesar fetch him and Wano to be part of Neo-Mads, and also signal Kaido's return/awakening. I think Queen returning into the story through Neo-Mads is a fascinating scenario I have not seen been brought up yet. Queen, Judge, Caesar pulling up on an egghead that has been turned into Ground Zero. I'm down with that. It would give Queen something to do. End of series. Yeah, absolutely. I didn't even think about that. That's actually a really cool idea. I'm buying every post-Wano volume. Yo, Hanky, man, I'm telling you. And speaking of that, I think the latest volume drops soon, or it just dropped. I was seeing the same thing, man. This whole thing back to back is already crazy. This keeps going. Crazy Sorenota's out in a minute. Dude, my favorite stretch of chapters happened last year. In the entire series. So it's like, is he about to outdo himself again? He's crazy, man. Oda's crazy. He's crazy. He's really, really crazy, man. Yeah, no, Alvaro Chavez. If the next chapter has Miyako Dragon, we're surpassing Superman right there. We're surpassing Superman right there, son. Right there. Did you see that the new Volume 102 by Viz came out? Yes, Pluto. So it did already come out, right? It's been such a crazy week. I didn't even pay attention to it. So I think if that comes out soon, or it already came out, then Volume 103, like we talked about last time, is coming on July 4th. Oh. Being able to own a physical volume of game, I might buy that volume twice. One physically, one digitally. It's Gear 5th, man. It's Gear 5, son. Regardless. I was like, what am I hearing? We've yet to see a named attack or fighting style from Colby. I hope we get to see why he has such a high bounty. Now, Michael Mickles.
If Colby does anything even remotely close to what we saw this week from Garp, he deserves that 5-star bounty. Dude, what does Garp have? How high is his bounty? How high is his bounty, man? It's a good question. Yeah, King the Wildfire making a return, absolutely. Especially as the last remaining Lunarian, I can most definitely see that. I think Toy wants to extend some stuff again. Obviously, loves Zoro so much. I mean, that if they extend the Zoro versus King fight, I am so down for that. So down for that. Sanji is going to have great animation too, but Zoro versus King is going to be peak gas. Dude, both of them are going to be peak. Both of them are going to be peak. I can't wait for both of them. What do we call it? Egghead Arc or Final Saga? To me, it's the Final Saga. We can call it Egghead Arc as opposed to Arc style. See, that's the thing. For me, it's the same thing as like the Paramount War Saga, right? Where Egghead is like the first arc, just like how Sabari was there. Where it's Egghead Arc, a part of the massive major Final Saga. But when I'm referring to chapters like these just speak Final Saga to me. You know what I mean? Like, Shanks using Divine Departure, Garp using Galaxy Fist. That's Final Saga. Final Saga Oda, man. It's the sound of peak fiction you're hearing. That's a factual statement, Teak. That's a factual statement. Henry Thurlow tweeted, I think about we are not ready for the final fights. It's going to be pure gas and peak. Zoro versus King, Sun versus Queen, Law, and Kid versus Big Mom, Luffy versus Kaido. We're not ready for these final fights. At all. At all, man. Will Villa says, bros, if the next chapter is Miyako Dragon, this might be the greatest stretch ever. Seriously. It might even surpass the early Rooftop and the Gear 5th stretch. I mean, we are living insanity, son. We are living insanity. I would usually only buy volumes in the box sets, but I just might buy 103 when it comes out. I need Gear 5th in my hands. Dude, it's Pluto, man. That's like the one volume every One Piece fan needs to own. You feel me? I think it's possible to get a flashback to the infamous Rocky Port incident. We could. We could, especially if it has something that's going to connect to what we're going to see here very soon. We very well could be actually flashbacking to multiple incidents. The Rocky Port incident and the God Valley incident very soon as well. Kobe's bounty is the same as what NL's will be pre-time skip according to that's a good point. 500. That's a good point. Garp's bounty is you get control of Cross Guild. Could you imagine? You just control you become the CEO of Cross Guild if you get Garp. Alvaro Chavez says Garp's bounty is on the budget. They can't afford it. They can't afford it, man. They probably really. We're talking pirates. Many of us pirates often in landings in the Philippines dealing with the natives, Philippines, and religions practices including cannibalism. In regards to pirates, they probably realized no one's dumb enough to try, so they didn't bother making a poster. That's a good point. Toei's gonna go all out in Final Saga, I'm telling you, especially Shanks' Divine Departure. Dude, these two chapters back to back are gonna be crazy in the anime. Crazy, son. Crazy. There are multiple chapters like this time without Strats, even Luffy less. In the Paramount arc, there weren't the Strats, but Luffy was there for the most part, except for the start of Marineford. Right, that's right, Subra. That's right. Yeah, true that, Vipers. True that. Like, who's going to go after Momonga, right? And the other higher-end Vice Admirals. They're probably going to be like 3 stars. Wonder when Kat is going to go show up for Pudding. She must be with Blackbeard and did we see her in prison cells? That's a good point, Shavante Williams. And for me, I'm on the same line of thought as you, that Katakuri is going to show up for Pudding. Oh, man. This is too much. This is too much, man. This is too much. Yo. Oh, man. Katakuri, bro. He really did, Gold Slash. He really did. I just want to see Wang Z. I wonder if we will see Wang Z here soon. Can't wait to see Yonko Buggy start throwing named attacks. That's ending the planet. That is the one attack I can promise you is probably gonna slice the moon in half. It's gonna be crazy. Eric, what's going on, my boy? Who did it better, Galaxy Punch or Big Bang Punch? Jiro. Oh man, I mean, my One Piece bias, me waiting to see Garp do something for so many years. I might have to lean with the Galaxy Fist, man. Yo, what Jiro did
was like the most hype thing ever. It was so crazy. It really stopped the rotation. Crazy stuff. But God, man, Garp has Monkey D in the name, Eric. Bro, Garp used a Conqueror's coded attack. It shot out of his fist. Oh, man. Oh, that thing was nuts. Nuts. Same here, Willa Villa, in regards to the Kaido and Garp thing. I'm down for that mist. I'm down for Mihawk folding an Admiral. Let's do it. Let's do it. Who better? The Fuji or Green Bull pull up. Don't let it be green. Bro, Green Bull taking an L to Shanks and Mihawk. Would that even be a W at that point? You know what I mean? Like, let Mihawk fight Fuji. Let him box Fuji, man. Let him box Fuji. But then again, it wouldn't be Green Bull's fault. He's just boxing the goats, you know. Would you say peak fiction if we see Kaido coming down from the skies with Cloud Flame rings around his arms like Luffy? You know, to rob Luffy, but you better believe it. You better believe I'd be screaming. Shoot, you know how much I love Kaido. Just to see him again would put a massive smile on my face, man. Listen, post Toei Kaido, legitimately one of my favorite characters. And he was already one of my favorite characters in the manga. But with the additional sequences from the anime, man, Kaido's that guy. I love Kaido. The way Aokichi explained reminds me of how I explained the old Mission Impossible TV shows. Of how he explained Sword. That's actually really cool. That's actually a very interesting comparison. Air Garp Jordan. Yo, facts. If on or else. Shout out to Old Man in Anime, pure peak. Yo, any Old Man in Anime is going to be a legend. Crazy the Wano dub is almost like the Odin flashback. Dude, I know, right? Because this week, they got up to like 950 something, right? 952? Dude, the dub is about to do the first Ishitani episode. 957. The dub is almost at Act 3. The next dub volume is going to have, like you said, the Roger flashback. The Warlords. The Rocks and God Valley stuff. Oh, man, that's cool. Is this volume low? Eric, they've been telling me that the whole night. I don't know what I did wrong. Let me see. I have it all the way high. I just don't know. And I think it's the only mic I have plugged in. Really weird. Volume warning. Garp. Alright, see, now I went up to the red. Yeah, I went up to the red. I don't know what it's doing. Let me see. Mihawk could be like Sing Benihime. I'd lose it. Yo, Mihawk says anything out of Bleach. And it's over. He says Bankai. Dude, if Mihawk says Bankai, it's over. It is over. That's right, Scale. That's the thing, man. Dragon is in his prime. What is he about to do, bro? I can't wait. I can't wait, man. If Colby surpasses Garp, he's going to have a crazier growth curve than Luffy. That's facts, OG. I mean, look at this, right? Colby started off the series as one of the weakest characters in the series. Easily. Luffy started off boxing, ready to be that dude.
But Colby jumped such a massive amount in such a short period of time. And if he surpasses Garp by the end of the series, which means in 2 years he would have gotten up to Garp level? Nah, that's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, 100% Lizard. 100%. What do you see Garp's role being, brother? I mean, at this point, it's like, man, I still potentially see him dying. I really do. But I think at this point, whatever Garp is going to do is going to be furthering this fracture that's currently happening within the Marines. Right? Where we're seeing on the Marines on both this side over here and in Sword. Whether Garp lives and or dies, he's going to be pushing that this side, the Sword side, is going to continue down this path. Right? So whatever happens there, anything that Garp does is going to be pushing that forward. Whether he dies or whether he lives. That's the way I see it. Yo, Gold Slash, absolutely, man. Take care, yo. Eric Johnson comes in with a 2 and says, have you ever seen an anime called S Cry Ed? I used to watch it on Adult Swim. If it's the same anime I'm thinking of, the one they used to air on Adult Swim, I have watched it. That was some good stuff. Kobe made pre-time skip Usopp like Kaido. Yo, Miles Smells is good. Good day, King. Just got here. Can't wait to rewatch the stream. I can tell this one's going to be a classic. Garp. The man didn't even touch the ground. That's great. He didn't even touch the ground, bro. His ship is still flying high in the sky, son. Crazy, bro. Garp. Flipping Garp, man. Is it just me or your voice? Dude, is it really that quiet? Hold on. Let me listen to my voice real quick. Dude, it is pretty quiet. Well, sorry. Like I said, I don't know what happened, man. I have no idea. I didn't mess with anything. Bleach Core 2 is almost on in a few months, dude. Bleach Core 2 and JJK Season 2, man. In the same season. Yeah, that's right, Hanky. That definitely does sound factual. At the very least, pre all this stuff happening right now with God Sabo and stuff. And, with him being the new face of the revolutionaries. Mist asked a very interesting question. I was actually thinking about this earlier, right after I finished reading the chapter. And that is, where do you see Garp scaling amongst the admirals? And to me, that's always been the most interesting thing. Just in regards to, we know that Garp could be an admiral. He just chooses not to be one. Throughout the entire course of the series, that is what has been alluded to us, right? Stated by he himself. So with that being said, even outside of his prime, he's keeping up with all of them. No doubt in my mind. And after what I saw here, where he casually busting an island, didn't even break a sweat, he's laughing like he's Gear 5 Luffy. Out of his prime Garp, doing all of this. Crazy, man. I don't know. Honestly, Miss, I don't know. Lizard, let me tell you something. On top of this hype, Shanks, Garp, if the next chapter is Cross Guild and or Dragon, if the following chapter or chapters have Saint J. Garcia Saturn doing
anything that is remotely nasty. Man, dude. Let me pull the mic over here just to make sure. I'm gonna be ending the stream in about 5 minutes. But dang, bro, it's already late, man. But I thank y'all for stopping by. I appreciate y'all. Dragon and Mihawk first name attack soon. Hopefully, yo. We need it. The Garp agenda. I never knew what I was missing before. The Garp agenda. Yeah, no, DJ, that's facts. DJ, that's a factual statement on Oda saying that. On Garp and Dragon and Luffy's birth. And it looks like that'll be done very soon. Especially if Garp dies. Right? Silver's Rayleigh, that's a great point. I forgot about that. That was in chapter 0. That's facts. That's a good point. That's actually a really, really good point. I mean, Mike Tyndall, I feel like Luffy would just like, grandpa, you know, like, oh, with the cannons. Like, yo, like, he's insane. He's just as scary as I thought he always was, right? Oh, I didn't know that scale. That this season was called, This season is called New World. I honestly didn't know that. That's super cool. I need to catch back up to Dr. Stone. We pulled up. That's right, JD Double Dubs. Seen the Mar movie tonight? Yo, Eric, man. Hope you have some fun, dude. I can't wait to watch that. Garp gave his own version of the Lucia this chapter. Facts. Facts, man. Recon Oda gave Garp Saint Seiya moves. His Meteor Fist. Oh. That's such a good He's gonna say something like Ryu Senken in the anime. Garp's voice actor is gonna be like, Ryu Senken. Oh, that's gonna be pinnacle peak, bro. I didn't even think about that. Pegasus! Ryu Senken! Oh no, that's fire. That's fire, man. That's fire. Yo, I appreciate you, Follow Peasy, man. Thank you. It was a lot of fun, man. Before you, the stream ends, congrats 21K, you deserve it more. I appreciate you, Pluto, man. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for flying Recon Air. We're arriving at our destination shortly. Please place your trays and seats in the upright position. And make sure, if you are flying on Recon Air right now, you better have your seatbelts tuckled in. Because it looks like every single stream that we do from here on out is going to be peak. It's going to be peak, man. Yo. Garp. Yo, Adrian. Garp. This chapter was peak fiction, Adrian, bro. Garp. Flippin' Garp, man. Yo, right before we end the stream, Gamal Al-Kaifi comes in and joins the Kingdom of Awesome Sauce, man. I appreciate you, Gamal, man. Thank you. Thank you for joining the Kingdom of Awesome Sauce, dude. I appreciate everybody who stopped by tonight. This was a crazy stream for it to be done on a Friday night, not on a Wednesday or a Thursday. Like, we had like 800 people in here at one point, which is insane to me because we did it so late. But it's just the amount of love y'all show me, man. I don't deserve it in the slightest. And you guys come up in like somewhere every single week. So I appreciate y'all. You guys mean the world to me. Like I talked about in the Par Vision stream, this really is the best part of the weekly experience. And it means so much, man. So thanks for stopping by. Garp greatness, Galaxy Fist. We're finally seeing part-timers become full-timers. Shanks last week, Garp this week. What's going to be in the next chapter? Will it be Dragon? Will it be Mihawk? Will it be St. J. Garcia Saturn? Or will it just be Egghead greatness? Either way, the next chapter is going to be peak fiction. peak fiction, man. So I will see y'all. Take care. Have an awesome night. I will put up the post for the afterthought soon. But until next time, you have a good one. Take care. And hopefully next time, I'll be sounding more like this. And we can have Garp. Garp.